What's the deal? Simply Funny, a gang. It's your boy Gabe.
And it's your girl Kate.
And we back on the channel. And look.
We back.
What we doing today, Kiki? Tell them what we doing today.
So look.
Let them know.
In honor of Black History Month, we got a couple black poets that we want to try to hear what they got going on. So we gonna react to them. Make sure you go show them some love. But while y'all doing that, show us some love.
Now let's get it.
Let's get into it.
We learned your French. We learned your English, we learned your Spanish, we learned your Dutch, your Portuguese, your German. You learned our nothing, you called us stupid. That's white privilege. And I'm sure it probably hurts for you to hear those two words, kind of like gunshots and explosions from those commissioned to protect you with whisking past your ears. What is white privilege? It is the only 5 decades of legal acknowledgement expected to correct 400 years of white transgression. It's crack versus cocaine. Blacks receiving almost 20% longer sentences for the same exact offenses. Like, for instance, a black man without a record is less likely to get a job than a white felon, or maybe it's because we're lazy.
Hey, we're going to stop right here. For all our audience who are not paying attention to this, start paying attention now. I was letting y'all go on your phones and get in the comments. Swipe up from the comments. Get on up. You're over from them.
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
Now watch the video. I'm watching you.
We don't work hard enough. Like, what the fuck? 400 years in the same field literally is an incredible resume builder. It is Katrina answering the government's prayers of eugenics, Dick Cheney going fishing the next day, Condoleezza on a shopping spree, Bush in San Diego, but Kanye is the one you call crazy because, like, it only took the USA 2 days to get aid to Asia, but 5 for FEMA to get to Canal Street and Esplanade. Is the one black kid who beat the shit out of the odds, but only thanks to Sandra Bullock, Michelle Pfeiffer, and the White Shadow, so now we all can make it. It is the only time thousands of white people are cheering for the black kid to win is in the stadium. It is you looking at me crazy if I told you to go back to Europe, even though we didn't have a...
The only time that they cheer for a black person to win is in a stadium? So we're entertainment to them.
Slave mentality.
So we're entertainment.
I tried to tell you.
Y'all hear that?
Systematic.
We're entertainment to them.
But it's okay.
It's okay though.
Happy Black History Month.
Hey.
It is you all of a sudden having a problem with immigration. Like, this isn't even your nation. How the hell do you discover some shit that wasn't even missing to begin with? You Columbus are traditions. Had white girls twerking in high definition, multicolored hair and purple nails, but it was ghetto when we did it. Oh, I make you uncomfortable. Try a cramp slave shit, but wait, slavery is over now. It's just called the prison system because, like, you're not racist because you don't use the N-word, but y'all use niggas every day. What is white privilege? It is the acceptance of bombs over Baghdad, but not over Boston. It is European history being taught as a major and African as an elective. It is learning about my people only 28 days like I'm not black every fucking second as every white boy. But to fuck my braids out, not because I'm pretty, but because I'm pretty for a black girl. It is people thinking that Africa is one nation. It is the waving of the Confederate flag like you didn't lose the battle and then telling us to get over slavery. It is people saying that black people destroyed neighborhoods but forgetting that white people have destroyed continents. It is every time I bring up my plight, some white man has to tell me that I'm crazy but is kind enough to praise my English or say that we're all given the same opportunities, even though he has a family history of wealth and I don't even know my family history at all. Is the justification of police brutality. Like, what did that person do? I'm sure it doesn't hurt as much when the victim doesn't look like you. It is people thinking that affirmative action is an unfair advantage instead of keeping the qualified from being unfairly disadvantaged or throwing out a qualified applicant because their names sound too African American. Is Newports imported into black communities but black boys exported for weed as big plastic asses that are called fat when we naturally have them. It is an Australian woman whose new classic of rap music is everyone who hears this poem dismisses all this truth I just spit as reverse racism. That is white privilege. Thank you.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. That
10
was
out of
perfect. Like, she said everything that we didn't want to hear. It was perfect. Not us, but you know.
I was about to say,
I wanted to hear it.
tell me.
But, you know, the people don't want to hear it. So,
I don't want to hear it.
yeah, that's why these type of videos don't really be doing that much. They don't really get showed like that.
And that's why we got to make them hear it some more.
Because, you know, in school, they teach you about the same things. The same people. Over and over.
Look, this is just the first one.
On to the next one, y'all. Okay, we back in.
On April 12th, 2018, my house burned down. I guess I'm happy to be alive and survive, but it feels like something in me died years prior. I'm known for how much I spit fire now. I spit help me's. I spit can I stay at your places. I spit out my reflection because I can't swallow my image most days. I'm trying to pray, but my ashes are ashes. Now I want smoke with God. People keep telling me to go to his house when I don't have one. It got sent to hell when my comic books burned. I became a superhero, the nothing man. And my superpower is asking the landlord to let me keep my rent money, and I'm thankful for the people messaging me, what do you need? But for most, I don't write back.
Hold on.
Wait 50 seconds in.
Before we let him keep going, I want you to go to this video and you drop a like and a comment. Because he's out here telling his truth. He's not lying to y'all. He's being brutally honest. Life sucks right now. But he gonna keep fighting. He not gonna give up. I respect him. Go to, I don't know his name. Somebody find it for me. Drop it in the comments. Tell me down low.
I think I know him. I'll see another one.
How do you tell people offering you help all you want is your fucking life back? Me and my notepad are nomads looking for hope so bad, but I'm so mad. I want to go spaz. I'm trying to rebuild. My broke as a joke ass. Got a house full of scorched memories and broke glass. Grabbing what was left was like walking through a minefield. My mind filled with black thoughts because the roots of me are burnt to a crisp. So yeah, I'm pissed that people keep asking me what I lost. I lost myself. And only one thing was gained. My flame. Just a flicker. The mental picture of me picking this pen up and I'm a dangerous nigga. Being defeated got me heated.
I know you are dangerous.
Forced me to turn my voice human torture, remind people what I'm fantastic for. Everything is burnt down, so I gotta come from the bottom and move the earth. And I don't play, I play tectonics. Every rhyme book from 8 to 28 has been reduced to embers, so I'm up here in the memory of my lost words. This is the phantom of my childhood raps. I'm my own ghostwriter. A pencil with hot lead on the go with a hot head. I'm my own ghostwriter. Turning cinder into Cinderella stories. So what? My life's in ashes. I already earned my respect. Now I gotta earn my respect. I'm the rose that grew from the furnace. I'm the phoenix on remix. I've learned that things burn, but if your soul's an inferno, no pain is eternal. Now watch as I turn myself into the poem of human combustion. You're looking at a homeless explosion. Flames crumbled my home, and I will use them to build a house because I spit resurrections. I spit get back ups. I spit redemption songs. I spit pyro-proof poems. I spit fighting and breathing. I spit fire.
That was beautiful.
Nah.
No, you can't. No. Because they're talking poetry. You gotta
Stop by any of our
respectfully.
locations, your hand and Stone's gift
That
card.
respected
That was beautiful.
deserves more than
That was beautiful. I liked it because he was telling his truth the whole way out.
That's great.
Because I feel like that's a strong person to be able to tell people what's going on but don't ask them for help. Just to tell them, just so they know what's going on with you. It takes a lot. Strong human being do that.
Download the app and go pop with liver
How you
and
feel about it? I
fats.
ain't got your opinion about it.
I like the poem, but I like the fact that he wasn't really like, ain't nobody gonna help you if you're not helping yourself.
Right.
So it just shows like, yeah, I went through this. Yeah, I had to ask for help, but look at where I'm at now. You know, like I'm still pushing. Like, yeah, my house burned down, but that don't make me.
Right. That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean nothing. You know,
I mean, yeah, I'm a little hurt, but
just a minor setback for a major comeback. We all have them.
I like that. He down for now. But he ain't down forever. On to the next one. Get lit.
America aims. Bullets blindly butchering beautiful broken black boys' bodies, bridging, caskets closed, clinging. America has dug our black boys into holes or pipelines to prisons more than you can think of. I'm sorry.
This one's for my dad, who was killed long before the pound sign became hashtag, so they never said his name. He took his last breath at a time where people gave you their 2 cents, but never actually spared you change. No justice, no peace, that's what we sound like. We can't be long-lasting voices for our city if we're only being used as sound bites. Life changed the day I had a son. Felt a feeling deep down that some trouble was to come. A king I deemed destined for a crown until 2 gunshots took my son down. My heart is racing, hands shaking, spirit vexed from the news that I lost my own flesh and blood. Now what I'm gonna do?
So I can stop the violence and slow up crack. Look, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm a Ku Klux Klan in a dark blue suit, looking for the kids in the park to shoot. Wallet, cell phone, honey bun keys, all that shit look like a gun to me.
I birthed, nurtured, and raised them to be slain, degraded to less than a vicious dog, roaming untamed.
I run shit here. You just live here. Give me some donuts. Give me some beer. Just let me make one thing perfectly clear. Fold your ass up like land here. The whole damn block is standing here.
What about black on black crime? Oh yeah, that's right, my bad. How dare we express any other type of pain? How dare we feel as though our existence alone is some type of revolution? Please forgive us for such audacity.
Sure, love conquers all, but who are we fooling? Hate's been kicking love's butt longer than judges have been misruling, but still we rise, right? Excuse me a moment while I tuck in my nice. I'm mad as hell that our nation is bleeding, and no matter how many ways that slice that pie of justice, it won't cut even.
So strong about it.
I realize there's no room to be black and be human, to be black and be beautiful, to be black and be honored. No, America just wants us to be black and be quiet. Being black and being quiet may allow us into your grace, into your circles, into your universities, into your corporations, and even into your heaven. Being black and being quiet won't allow us our own freedom.
Okay, look.
So until we...
So, white people, right, they take everything from us. They don't let us into their schools. They don't let us into their jobs. And then they get mad at black people for actually trying to, like, getting into the job and just getting into some of these schools. What do they want us to do? Just sit down and just take it all?
I was about to say, you didn't
Like,
hear,
what
what,
did
you didn't hear what the man said?
You
He
want us
wants
to just,
you to be black and quiet.
but who
You
enjoys
want to
that?
be seen and not to be
Think
heard.
about it. Look, right? That's like me going over and stealing someone's dog. So I didn't take this dog so it can sit here and be quiet and not say anything and not do nothing. I took it so it can do something for me. Run around, bark, something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you taking the dog wasn't beneficial to the dog, was it? It was
Nah,
beneficial
to me, yeah. So you brought me over here to just stare at me and then get mad at me and just get mad at us for being over here?
No, they brought you over here to benefit from you. When they no longer have a benefit for you, they're done with you.
You right.
That's how that goes.
So they wanted us to
They just
forever
can't-
to be tools.
They just
but
really
we couldn't
can't
hold us
get
down.
rid of you.
So you on this thing, girl?
They just
Hey, cause it made sense to me. Hey,
get gone.
oh.
Ow. Whoop, whoop.
So
until we get there, we might just be a little noisy, we might just be aggressive, we might just be frustrated, we might just be proud, we might just be powerful, we might just be beautiful. And last, what you fear the most, we might just be black. I hope that's okay.
It is to me, bro. Oh, but that was the ending of it. But yeah, that was my only. I had to say because like they brought us here to do what? I know you wanted us to do something for you, but once you realized we couldn't, kind of can't blame us for it anymore. No, we didn't watch this one yet. On to the next one. On to the next one.
On evaluating black privilege.
Oh no.
Black privilege is the hung elephant swinging in the room, is the memory of a slave ship praying for the Alzheimer's to kick in.
It's gonna be the last one.
Black privilege is me having already memorized my nephew's eulogy, my brother's eulogy, my father's eulogy, my unconceived child's eulogy. Black privilege is me thinking my sister's name safe from that list. Black privilege is me pretending like I know Trayvon Martin on a first name basis. Is me using a dead boy's name to win a poetry slam. Is me carrying a mouthful of other people's skeletons to use at my own convenience. Black privilege is the concrete that holds my breath better than my lungs do. Black privilege is always having to be the strong one. Is having a crowbar for a spine. Is fighting even when you have no more blood to give. Even when your bones carried you. Even when your mother prayed for you. Even after they prepared your body for the funeral. Black privilege is being so unique that not even God will look like you. Black privilege is still being the first person in line to meet him. Black privilege is having to have the same sense of humor as Jesus. Remember how he smiled on the cross? The same way Malcolm X laughed at his bullet, and there I go again, asserting my black privilege, using a dead man's name without his permission. Black privilege is a myth, is a joke, is a punchline, is the time a teacher asked a little boy what he wanted to be when he grew up, and he said alive, is the way she laughed when she said there's no college for that, and it's tiring, you know? For everything about my skin to be a metaphor, for everything black to be pun intended, to be death intended. Black privilege is the applause at the end of this poem. It's me giving you a dead boy's body and you giving me a 10. It's me being okay with that. And I tried writing a love poem the other day, but my fingers wouldn't move. My skin started to blister like it didn't trust me anymore. Like it thought I was trading in this noose for a pearl necklace. Some days I'm afraid to look into the mirror for fear that a bullet George Zimmerman its way into my chest while hours of sleep. The breath in my mouth is lucky enough to scare a courtroom. I'll be lucky if I'm alive to make it to the stand. For some people, their trials live longer than they do. Black privilege is knowing that if I die, at least Al Sharpton will come to my funeral. At least Al Sharpton will mason jar my mother's tears. Remind us that the only thing we are worthy of is our death. We are judged by the number of people it takes to carry our caskets. Black privilege is me thinking that's enough. It's me thinking this poem is enough. Black privilege is this. Is this breath in my mouth right now. It's me standing right here with a crowd full of witnesses to my heartbeat.
I was saying this could be the last one. It could be putting our phones on 10%.
Oh, well, we don't have to report the last one, but
Do our outro. Hey, y'all. That was beautiful. That last one. Great. Any comments on that, mother?
man, whatever. What was this? It's been real.
It's been real for y'all. Thank y'all for coming to another one of our entanglements. We'll see y'all when we get back.
And don't forget to spread peace, love, and positivity.
We'll see y'all.